go of your hand. The sky trades the moon for the sun, my girl. The sky trades the moon for the sun. Then I gave to you my ugly brown coat. You made it pretty when you put it on. Warmth in the early March chill, my girl. Warmth in the early April. Then you made it clear it was strictly a deal of springtime love, and that's how I should feel. So I set the clock back an hour, my girl. I set the time to just right. You see, somewhere back there where I was a boy, furious I had become by the point. Men are just liars and thieves of sorts. Men are just liars and thieves.
Here's the bass play part.
But I still believe and I stand by my word. I don't know what you have seen or you've heard, but somebody's lying to you, my girl. Somebody's lying to you. And you nearly made me believe I could stay, in part with your actions, in part what you said. But that was just foolish pride, my girl. And those are only feelings inside. So I'm going back to the place we met. I'm gonna find the beer bottle we left, wedged in the limbs of the tree that we sat in, wedged in the magnolia tree. Well, we hid for days like a proud pair of thieves, too sure we were right, too stubborn to leave. Wasted with the moment we lifted, my girl. Stolen forever with you.
Howdy, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, shit. I guess I've got this pulled up. Let's go ahead and play this, too.
Stay tuned, because Stairway to Stardom is next with Frank Massey.
On the stairway to stardom, you see tomorrow starts today. On the stairway to stardom, we're here to brighten up your day. We've got singers and dancers and actors performing for you. But there's more, so much more, and it's all right here for you. On the stairway to stardom, we'll entertain with talent and style. On the stairway to stardom, we've got the other shows beat by a mile. On the stairway to stardom, on the stairway to stardom, on the stairway to stardom, on the stairway to stardom. On the stairway to stardom.
What the hell is Own 3D Chatbot? It's not mine. I don't know what the hell that is. Ladies and gentlemen, though, like I said, we're getting wild tonight. Let's start it off with this. Over here, gonna go to Rumble pretty soon. But until then, and gentlemen, as I've said this is going to be a very short stream over here on the YouTube, because I do believe I would get in a lot of fucking trouble for what I'm about to play. But I'm having fun. And that's the main thing, is that I'm having fun. I don't really care if anybody shows up. Although on the Rumble side, I will be taking requests. Hopefully Venomous doesn't show up for that part of the show, but let's keep it going. Ladies and gentlemen, you have bought yourself a boat. Wow, what a great song that was. Pretty soon I'm going to be moving to Rumble exclusively, because I'm going to get myself in trouble here. Do this live. Ladies and gentlemen, let me do one more over here on this YouTube bullshit, so I can get myself in proper trouble. I'm moving to Rumble after this. Wait, who is this? Who just sent me this message? I can't go in just yet. What's the matter? You all gay? JK. Now, this is what happens, ladies and gentlemen, when Buff goes live and I start drinking, and then Buff's internet dies. and I go to somebody else's panel and they're talking about something that I don't understand at all. Anyway, we're going to do one last song over here to properly get myself in trouble. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Wristwatch.
Photograph of us in the spotlight on a hot night. I was dipped in and out.
Why does it always have to be like da 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 na na na? Why does it always have to be like I like that chick? I like what's a hachi? Anyway, all right, ladies and gentlemen, we're definitely moving over to Rumble because I'm drunk.